You know, sometimes I browse the internet and I read some crazy stuff. For example, some people online are saying that Koopa Troopa is an enemy in the Mario franchise. What? Seriously though, that's some of the dumbest thing I've read online. Come on, Super Mario Wiki, don't go around saying stupid stuff online. Jeez, I wouldn't do that ever, would I? So, what you get from that rant is that I think that Koopa Troopa is a good guy and should be thanked for how amazing he is. Hey, I'm Nico, master of the serious videos online, and here are 10 reasons why Koopa Troopa is not a bad guy. Alright, so Koopa Troopas are apparently an enemy of Mario and they want him dead. So, okay, explain this to me then. Why are they focusing on dancing to the music in New Super Mario Bros. Instead of trying to attack Mario? I mean, look, Mario is right there, okay? He's waiting for his doom, he's waiting to be killed. He's not even moving, he's doing nothing. This is the perfect moment to attack him, and yet all the Koopas they do is run left and right and they dance to the music. In fact, if we don't even care about the music for a minute here, in most games Koopa Troopa are just minding their own business. They want nothing to do with conflict or battles or anything. They just want to walk around, dance around, they're pretty pacific. In fact, some enemies in the Mario universe can be kind of aggressive, I'm gonna say it, but I'd say that Koopa Troopa are the nicest beings in Mushroom Kingdom universe. They genuinely don't want to fight anyone. So why are they labeled as enemies? This is stupid, I feel bad for them. Alright, a good way of being healthy in your life is eating right, but also exercising. And one good exercise is rock climbing. It makes you strong and just makes you more fit in general. You should try it, it's really fun. And that's exactly what Koopa Troopas are doing inside some of the castles in the Super Mario games. I mean, you'd expect the Koopa Troopa to be defending the castle or, you know, training with weapons to kill Mario and be super strong. No. They're just buffing up, they're just exercising. Look at them. They climb up, they climb back down, up and down and up and down. In a way, you could say that the Koopas are using the castles like gyms. They just want to get strong, fit and healthy. And that's one of the best gifts you can give yourself. I'd pay for a personal training program with the Koopa Troopas. They're such an example to follow. Yo, quick question for you guys watching the video right now. Do you enjoy spending time with your enemies? Do you invite the people you hate to your birthday parties? Of course not, cause if you do, well, you're kinda weird. Breaking news, dude. Why am I asking you this question though? Well, simply put, look at this. It's Koopa Troopa racing in a go-kart with Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, and all of the Mushroom Kingdom for that matter. That's right, Koopa Troopa has been in the Mario Kart series since the very first game, Super Mario Kart. This game was released in 1992, so that means that Koopa and Mario have been friends ever since I was like 2 years old. Jeez, at this point, if they still hang out together, they're far from being enemies, they're actually pretty good friends. And you know what? Here's a montage of this beautiful friendship.
So happy together.
While Koopa likes to hang out with Mario and the gang in the go-kart races, he also takes part in their parties. But you know, in an unexpected way. You see, in Mario Party 2 and Mario Party 3 for the N64, Koopa Troopa has built a brand new venture where he collects the money of people passing by his bank and stores it for later. And if one player lands on the bank space, he takes all of the money and gives it to that lucky player. That's a very interesting idea. It's some sort of lottery in a way, where the lucky player hit the jackpot and becomes a millionaire. Yeah, Koopa is actually trying to make some people rich and famous, and not any people, Mario and his friends. I mean, if Mario was an enemy of Koopa and if Koopa was an enemy of Mario, then why would he help him become rich and famous? Oh, Koopa, that's so nice of you. There is one Koopa that follows Mario around in all of his Super Mario 64 adventure. You don't see him? Well, that's because he's the one holding the camera. That's right, Lakitu is a Koopa. A Koopa on a cloud with glasses, but still a Koopa. He's there to film Mario so you can play his game in Super Mario 64, and he's also there in Mario Kart to show you when you can actually start the race. Or you know, he's always there to help you if you fall down a pit. That's pretty useful, don't you think? So this year I went to E3. I met some very nice people like Nathaniel Bandy and I played some unreleased game. One of those games is Super Mario Odyssey for the Nintendo Switch. And you know what? Koopa will make a return in this game. There's one Koopa wearing a sombrero that asks Mario if he wants to play a game. And in this game you have to walk in a circle pattern and follow the arrows. The catch is those arrows disappear, so you kinda have to remember and memorize where you have to walk. That's a pretty fun minigame, and if you manage to do it right, Koopa gives you a moon. I mean, even in the new Mario games for Switch, Koopas are trying to help you defeat Bowser. They're so helpful. I'm glad you're back, Koopa. Koopa Troopas carry shells on their back. This shell is there to protect them from incoming harm. For example, if someone would happen to jump on them, they could just hide in the shell, but sometimes they lose that shell and you know what? It's pretty useful. With the shell you can surf on grass, up mountains, and even glide on water. That's pretty cool. They can also be used in the Mario Kart races to attack your opponents and get in first place. And ever since the very first Super Mario Bros. Game, the shells can be used to get infinite lives. How cool is that? And it's all thanks to the green shells that the Koopa Troopa carry on their back. Thank you so much for being so awesome, Koopas. You're so helpful. Man, I love you. So, as I just mentioned, the Koopa shell is one useful item. So useful in fact that Mario uses it himself in New Super Mario Bros. He actually wears it on his back like a Koopa Troopa would, and if he runs fast he jumps in the shell and just glides. You know, like a Koopa Troopa again. So, if Koopas truly were bad guys, then Mario wouldn't admire them so much and he wouldn't be willing to wear their shells. It is obvious that Mario loves to imitate the Koopas and that they're not bad guys. Speaking of imitating supposed enemies, Mario also loves to wear Goomba hats to blend in with the Goombas and become friends with them. Kinda weird that a supposed hero loves to hang out with supposed enemies, don't you think? Bad guys are always planning their next evil move. They're always focusing on their main goal in life, being mean. Which brings me to this guy over here, Koopa the Quick. He hangs out in the Bob-omb battlefield, and look at him. Compared to most Koopa Troopas, he's kinda big. Surely he must be one difficult boss, one evil enemy that wants Mario dead. Well, no. Koopa the Quick doesn't want to fight you at all. He has no interest in kicking your little Mario butt. He just likes to race to the top of the mountain and asks Mario for a race to the top. That's kind of fun actually. Maybe that's part of his plan to gain Mario's trust though, and as soon as he reaches the top of the mountain, he's gonna kill him, right? No, he just congratulates Mario for winning the race and gives him a power star. Whoa, he's actually helping us rescue Princess Peach and beat Bowser? Ah, you're such a good guy, Koopa. Thanks a lot, dude. Alright, this final reason I don't even have to explain. The footage will speak for itself, okay? Watch out, these are graphic images, okay? You are looking at a supposed enemy being bullied by a supposed hero. Oh, why am I looking at this again? I'm gonna cry again. How can you do such a thing to such a nice creature like Koopa Troopa? Mario, you monster! What a disgrace! I mean, I can't look at this footage anymore, guys. Like, seriously, this is too sad and painful. I wish I could just help Koopa. Look at him! He's super sad. Hey, you don't want to miss anything and be sure to know when the next video is gonna come out? Well, follow me on Twitter. And if you want to be super cool and want to go the extra mile, subscribe to me on YouTube. Alright, bye!